Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. So today I'm going to be testing out another new series that I'm experimenting with in the preseason here. This one's going to be called Mott's Mistakes, complementing my Zero Death Jungle series. So that series, a lot of you guys like that. You guys have been just requesting a lot more of my gameplay in general. That one was about more like, zero deaths, like pretty much perfect, really clean games, showing you how to close out games when you're going to lead. This one here, we're going to be going over mistakes that I make. It very focused on mistakes that slow down the game for me and identifying them so we can prevent them in the future. So this is going to be sort of a pilot episode. Again, I'd love to hear your feedback on this style of videos. And we're going to start with an Evelynn game. I go 15, 3, and 19. We'll talk about the game when we get into the review, why I chose this game. But going over the purpose of this series here. So obviously highlight game-losing mistakes that you can relate to in your O games so you can understand what they look like, and then we want to be preventing them in your own games to, again, climb the solo queue ranked ladder. So there's going to be stuff like identifying wrong win conditions, why that was, figure out ways to prevent these mistakes from happening. So we have more consistency in our gameplay. A lot of League is just not messing up, especially in lower elo. This is what I preach all the time on my channel. A lot of lower elo players, they're not making, it's not that they're winning games because they're making fancy plays. They're winning games because they're making less mistakes than the enemy team. Mindset and psychology around these errors. So this is stuff like, what's the mindset of forcing? Why do we force? What's all that about? So we'll dive into that. Demonstrate how even in games you won, and this is the most important one, this is one we'll dive into with this video, even the games you win, you're still making loads of mistakes, and we want to be again figuring out how to get rid of these mistakes, even the games we win, to close games out faster and more consistently. And then also just going to be highlighting through this series, it's just the importance of maintaining focus and not autopiloting games. A lot of these mistakes you're going to see, even from my gameplay, even from high elo, it's very basic stuff. It's nothing fancy. It's just information, just not basing potentially on enough gold, taking a fight without your ultimate. Like this stuff, people continually make these mistakes. So, I mean, I've reviewed thousands of games now, and there's nothing really that different, to be honest, in terms of mistakes made from, bronze to, master challenger. But it's just the frequency of these mistakes happen a lot more in lower elo. So let's now jump into the first game of this series and let's look at some mistakes that I make and let's focus on these and look to improve. Alright, so I wanted to start off this series with looks like a pretty dominant win. I go 15 and 3, but the mistakes that I make in these games really add a lot of game time, probably about 3 to 5 extra minutes. When I could have closed this game out much quicker. So I'm not just going to be doing wins in this series, by the way. I'm going to be doing games where I literally lose the game in like the first 7-8 minutes. We'll go over why. But I just want to start off this game here again. I really want to emphasize, even though you're winning games, you're making so many mistakes. And sometimes it's better to review the wins than the losses. Because again, a lot of these things, they're going to apply to the losses as well, even in these wins. So let's now jump into it. There will be a commentary as well as me jumping in. And let's see, standard stuff in the beginning here, win condition, all that sort of good stuff as junglers. Right, so let's problem solve this game. We are against a Rek'Sai, which is passive, or whatever it is, his Tremor Sense essentially counters me pretty hard because he can see me when I'm stealth for his entire team. See where I'm moving. But okay, so firstly, these guys are going to 100% invade us right now. So let's be on the ball for that. So let's go into our little safe spot, safe position here. Ideally, our Oriana is coming out of base here, so we get some more vision. So I talk about this little safe spot for Eve in all my Eve guide, all my Eve videos. I love to stand here because what it does here is that I'm pretty much 100% safe unless, you're versus Blitzcrank or something. They can hook over the wall, but they're not going to see you here anyway. But basically, if they invade from here, you'll just spot them. But also, if they have also invaded from here, they can't see you, but you'll see them when they exit the bush. So you'll know whether they're here or not. Really, really, really good strategy to do a safe check of here, because sometimes I see people stand there and then they can get collapsed on from here, they can get picked. So really, really good position here to stand as Eve. I mean, this is helpful for any champ, but again, I obviously want to do this, the good old Nathan Mott ward trick at 114 here. And then we ping the Nautilus for our team. And I cover here. They're probably coming through here maybe. Alright, so Kale's probably going to get out of control this game, honestly. We've sort of got a scaling comp, but so do they, in a way. We'll kill Kale if possible, but I'm really thinking mid here, because Salas is going to play aggressive. Salas just have to play aggressively. They just do. To trade and get CS. So, think about that, and bot, potentially doable. Maybe we need a level 3 gank bot here. I was originally just going to do a full clear, but I think we got a level 3 gank bot. And then just hope Rek'Sai doesn't start blue, because if Rek'Sai starts blue, then that's out of the window. So I think this is the right move here. Again, traditionally, I always recommend doing that blue start for anyone under Platinum 1, just for speed, efficiency. Alright, make sure we're looking at lanes. Where's everyone starting? Oh no, he started blue. Rek'Sai started blue here. So this is pretty bad news for us, guys, honestly. Very, very bad news. So if you didn't catch that, the reason why it's really bad that Rek'Sai has started blue now is that even though, I'm looking to path bot, that means that he's going to be there. And that means that, Rek'Sai absolutely destroys Eve pretty much all stages of the game, but specifically early game. So I'm going to be losing Crab. We can't even fight 3v3. I mean, we're against a Nautilus as well, who's very strong against a Nami early. So this is definitely very difficult, but watch to see how I adapt here. I mean, Rek'Sai can do so much. He knows that I started red. He can invade me on blue. Maybe what I do here is I go for the counter gank bot. I do 5 camps and counter gank bot. Yeah, they're pushing in. This is going to be just too easy. I mean, if I'm a Rek'Sai, I got a Nautilus on my team. So let's do a 4 camp and then come bot. So when I say too easy, I mean it's too easy for Rek'Sai right now. Bot lane's fully extended up right now. Rek'Sai's just going to do a nice little path, and then my bot lane is pretty much double killed. Again, let's see how we adapt to that. So we're going to have to do a point in W here. Notice quickly the way that I kill blue. I talk about this in my Season 10 Eve guide as well. You want to use all your abilities on the blue buff. This goes the same for blue, Gromp, red, even dragons. Use all your abilities and then auto attack it, W, kite it out, wait for your charm to go off, and then use another rotation. This is the fastest way to kill these type of camps, single target camps. Can we greed? No, we can't. For the Gromp, I was just thinking. So we're actually in a bit of a sticky position here. Alright, excellent. So that's like it's just game winning plays, like that sort of stuff. Alright, so a little bit excited there, saying, this is just game winning stuff. It definitely is, but also, like, I'm just thinking about this here as well. Like, it was very predictable what Rek'Sai was going to do. I was very hesitant in that skirmish. I mean, again, right place, right time. And this is why I did the 4 camp. If I did Gromp there, or did Wolves, or did a full clear, as Eve usually does, I couldn't have done this. And look at this, I'm 102, 100% kill participation, completely changed my early game here. I have so many options over Rek'Sai right now. Really big, and this is, again, I just want to emphasize this, adapting your path, just reading the enemy jungler tracking. And this is why it's so important to know where the enemy jungler started. If I didn't know Rek'Sai started blue, this would not be across my mind at all. So this is obviously not a mistake. This is something that I do really, really well this game that actually probably wins me the game straight up. But again, I want to emphasize there why it's so important to know where the enemy jungler starts. I'm just going to keep helping him push this in. Alright, mid's pretty heavy. Ooh, mid actually needs a lot of help right now here as well. I need Nami to come help me here, like really big time. Let's see if we can pressure here. Come Nami, come. It's what I'm doing here. My mindset is actually to help her shove. Okay. Yeah, I need to help her shove here. Okay. So I want to emphasize here as well. Everyone has this narrative with Eve. It's like you gotta just full clear to 6, keep clearing till 6. Like at the end of the day, you still gotta read the map and you still can do things early game. Like I had a Nami there. I was like, Nami, come. Let's go. I was looking at my orange. I knew she was low mana. Silas had TP. We got to help our laners out. So this is really important. Again, reading the map. This is high level jungling stuff, but stuff that you can learn again just by having map awareness and not falling into these mindset narratives of I've got to full clear. I've got to get level 6 as fast as possible. We can impact the map early game as Eve to win the game. Example here, if you think about it. So I really want to emphasize that as well. I mean, but not to say there is some games where you are just going to have to AFK farm to level 6. Again, reading the game. Every game is going to be different. We take that. I'm just going to help her shove here. I believe, did Rek'Sai even get this crab? And where's Kale right now? He did, okay. Alright, so we're going to create an efficient jungle path around bot side right now. Unfortunately, Kale's just going to get a free scale this game, but I'm going to hope that we get so much off mid and bot that we don't need to really worry about Kale. So we're going to get a very nice level 6 here. When we go back bot, we'll be able to clear those level 1 camps and get level 6 off that. So make sure we fully clear this as fast as we can. Spreading our damage over the little Krugs and the big Krugs. So thinking about tracking right now, it's not worth for me to go for this at all. I really just need to get back bot ASAP. So let's go and rocket belt this game. I would go Ruby Crystal there, but oh, I definitely should have actually gone Sweeper there. But I like to get Blasting One because I don't know what happened. I might could just die here, just fail, and then, or maybe just get 1 kill for Blasting One. Like I don't want to just sit on a Ruby Crystal. Okay, this should be okay. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. That's one of the small mistakes there. I definitely should have Sweeper Trinket here. I like to keep switching out between Blue and Sweeper based on the cooldown. If Sweeper's on, if my ward's on like, probably a 40-second plus cooldown, I want to switch out to Sweeper here. It's going to be a bit more, I mean, obviously I don't get seen by wards, when I hit level 6, but Sweeper's still okay for pressuring, objectives like Dragon. If they have Water Dragon and I want to do Dragon, like obviously Sweeper's going to be helpful for me to clear it so then they don't know that, because I'm out of vision, when I'm on Dragon and stuff like that. So Sweeper is still handy as Eve, in the, this sort of stage of the game. We just relax, I get level 6 here. Rek'Sai's going to be coming mid now. Just need to ping that. Rek'Sai's just going to be looking for gank after gank right now. I need to be careful he's not over this wall. And then we're just going to go bot here. I think that, I'm pretty sure Rek'Sai would be gone by now. Okay. So we did definitely need to account for Rek'Sai there. Maybe didn't need to ult there. I mean, I sort of just ulted to try and dodge the Rek'Sai knockup, but I mean, I'm full health there as well. There's not much threat on me. Alright, we'll just do Dragon here. Ocean Dragon's always nice. Not too afraid of Rek'Sai trading anything topside. I did say the way that you kill camps efficiently is you use all your combo and then you charm. I didn't do that specifically in that situation because I didn't actually have enough mana to do my full combo on it. So I just wanted to use my charm to get mana back and all that good stuff. So that was the reason I did that. For this, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do crab and then defend my top camps from Rek'Sai. Make sure we're executing that with the smite. And now what we're trying to do here, my mindset right now, I've done enough on the map. My ult's off cooldown. I just need to get as much farm as possible right now. So I don't care about any kills right now. I just need to get them off the map. No, I don't want to gank this. Even if there's free kills, I don't even want them. This is a very powerful mindset for just making sure that we don't need to do anything special to win the game at this point. You know, we've done our work early game. We're going to hard outscale Rek'Sai. So if you want to listen to that again, you know, replay it, but I'm going to say here, it's such a powerful mindset. I'm a 304 Eve right now, 8 kills on the map. All I need to do is clear my top camps and just go back bot, just keep killing bot on repeat. That's it. That's all I do how to win this game, really. I also there's also a time with Eve when your ult's off cooldown. I mean on cooldown. Sort of view it as like a period, a grace period where you can clear your camps because you're much useless, especially at this time without your ult. You really can't kill anyone without your ult at this sort of time in the game. I mean, you sort of can, but it's much more difficult. So again, I want to emphasize that. A lot of people will be like, oh, I got to keep going for kills. No, just I got 1800 gold in inventory. We don't want to be breaking the Soul to Sin I always talk about of taking a fight with more than 1500 gold in inventory. So let's clear our camps and then just keep going bot. Again, remember at the beginning of this game I said how comfortable I was? I'm happy for Cal to go 7-0 and I want to go 0-10. But I'm confident that I'm going to be getting strong enough, fed enough bot that I can take over the game in the mid game. That Cal's not going to be irrelevant. Making sure we're doing these camps as efficiently as possible. Rek'Sai's top side. I mean, I should be still looking at lane states. I'm just really focusing on clearing my camps as quickly as possible. But I'm happy to lose Rifthold here. Happy to lose as much as we can. Notice how I'm saying how happy I am to lose Rift Heralds and stuff. I'm actually excited about it. I want them to take these objectives, you know, like, it's all yours. Take it. I need a reset. I'm going bot. All yours. Very, very, you know, be comfortable with this sort of stuff. You're going to carry the game just by not taking dumb plays and just not resetting now, essentially. That's easily a mistake I could see right now for a lot of other player. That this is sort of the mistake I'm not making here. Just be very comfortable, just relaxing. Especially when you have an early lead like this as Vayne. I mean as Eve. And I just need to reset ASAP as well. Get Rocket Belt. So I'm just going to tell my team to get back up. And that's also another really good indication. When you don't have ult, it's sort of just like permission for you to just chill out. You know, just go do your jungle camps. So we're going to sell this. Get a very nice and early Rocket Belt. There's Rift Herald gone as expected. I'm just going to go back bot. Actually, his Raptors are going to be up. So I'm actually going to go mid. Look at Raptors. Oh, Rek'Sai's here. So maybe could have pinged that a bit earlier. So where's Rek'Sai going to... So I can't even really do much here. Alright. That's really good for us. I'm going to go take his camps now. Now I'm going to see me do this, just making sure Nautilus isn't roaming. Where's Nautilus? I think Nautilus is coming to me right now, actually. So always track supports. Oh no. Alright, so top camps are going to be coming up soon. So let's just create another efficient path around bot side again. I want to go bot on my next ult. So again, I'm just relaxing right now. My next ult's going to be bot. No reason for me to take any fights right now. Rift Shield's off the map. They don't really have any point of pressure. My goal right now is just to be 3 levels ahead of this Rek'Sai. See, I have a very clear goal here. 3 levels ahead of Rek'Sai here. I mean, I have 82 CS, you know, I have 86 CS here by 10 minutes. We're doing very well, we're very strong. We have 9 stacks of Dark Seal. I really want to reset for my Magi's as well. I could easily go bot right now and hover bot and stuff like that, but I'm just wasting time. Who cares about that? Honestly, my bot are probably going to die here, but it doesn't really matter. I'm still comfortable in carrying this game. So again, sort of just showing you how comfortable I am. Just keep clearing. I have a huge lead, huge goal lead here, huge experience and gold lead. Let's just keep advancing it. And it's going to see how raptors and krugs are spawning now. I'm just going to do a nice, beautiful path. Okay, maybe I do need to go top. I mean, if it's that free of a kill... Oh, okay. Yeah, I should definitely come here. I just gotta skip my raptors here. I'd love to do my raptors, but it's too much of a free kill here. I have rocket belt up as well. Where's he going? Alright, we should run here. So there's a free kill is a free kill. It's not like I'm losing anything for being top here. To be honest, it's actually a convenient kill because this is around my path anyway. So it's like, okay, I just come top here. Like I wouldn't have intentionally gone here. I'm sort of saying, you know, like I could go top if it's like a free kill, but I don't know, I'm pathing here anyway to do my raptors and krugs. I might as well go and take the kill there. Get the 300 gold over my raptors because obviously that makes a lot more sense, right? And then I was again going to be looking to krugs and then potentially reset. That was actually a bit sloppy. I did miss my... Did miss the charm there. I am going to go for raptors here just for, again, I want to keep pathing efficiently around bot side. And I think we're just going to reset here for... Okay, so Rek'Sai's bot, so I'm going to tell my team Rek'Sai bot. Ideally, I get Magi's and... I potentially could have stayed top, got the kill, and then reset for bot to get Sork Shoes and this. Oh. Actually, I'm going to come bot here. I think that's not true. I definitely didn't want to stay top. It's not worth for the Sork Shoes. I need to be bot ASAP. I mean, as we can see here, there's action going on. We need to really, really be bot. So definitely not a good idea, Nathan. I'm happy that I didn't actually do that. We can still do this. We can heal up. Yeah, we're all good. So it's 4 bot right now, but Silas is going to go mid now, so that's all good. So it'll be 3v3. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna have to finish that off, and then we keep going up here. Dragon's coming up soon. Alright, we just need to back off here. No one else is coming back on the map. So again, let's just keep maintaining our lead over Rek'Sai. I was actually surprised how much damage he did. I actually almost died there. Alright, so this is our first major mistake of the game. If I was to die there, I would potentially have ended the review. That is a completely pointless kill to go for, and I actually am going to lose Dragon off this, because right now I'm going to lose a lot of tempo for that. I could have just been doing Dragon right now. It's gone. Rek'Sai can maybe try and contest, but again, it's fine. He's not going to be able to contest me and Nami and Senna all here. So that is crucial. I mean, the mindset behind it is like, oh, like I'm an Eve 7-0, like I'm going to just keep like alphaing this Rek'Sai. It's like, who cares? Just get a mountain drag, all my camps are up. Getting that kill so low impact anyway. Just literally a waste of my time. And even as we see here, I mean, I should have died there. I really could have easily died, especially if Nami wasn't there. So I want to emphasize that. That is a huge mistake. Absolutely pointless. It actually slows down the game. Even if I got that kill, it slows down the game because I can't get Dragon off it now. Anyway, because the enemy team's back, the enemy Nautilus stuff, they're going to be back on the map for home guards, with home guards as we can see, you know, in a moment here. Alright, it's alright. We do Dragon here. So the way I like to do Dragon is I like to kite it out first. Oh, we need to be careful here, I think. Yeah, I don't want to risk anything at this point. Yeah. Okay, let's just do another full clear while we wait for our ult and just reset back bot. We might lose Dragon for this. I need to be comfortable losing Dragon for this, because I have a bad reset at this point. I really need Sork Shoes as well. Guess what, Nathan? You wouldn't have lost Dragon there if you weren't an idiot and went for that Rek'Sai, that pointless kill there. So So, I mean, you got to stay calm here. Don't be upset at yourself in the game. But looking back now, it was just absolutely ridiculous. And, I'm trying to justify it here because I'm like, I'm, oh, cool 7-0 Eve. Look at me. Look how cool I am. It's ridiculous. So let's just keep moving on here. Again, I could maybe just do something fancy here, like if I was a better player or whatever. But right now, again, it's fine. I don't need to do anything fancy to win this game. So Bott's going to die, then we're going to lose Dragon. So let's try and get something on the other side of the map now. And again, I potentially needed to tell my... oh, no. Rek'Sai's top side here. And I actually don't even really want to check that without my ult. Great. Well, we don't lose Dragon for this. This is not too bad. He actually didn't even take my red buff. Alright, no, okay. We're going to create an efficient jungle path around Bot here. So let's not worry about Silas at all. So I don't, just quickly there, I don't directly lose Dragon, but I actually lose it eventually anyway. But my point is I should have gotten it. I should have gotten it if I didn't die there. I just want to clarify that if you're a bit confused. And I will put that at the end as a major mistake still. I mean, we should have lost Dragon there. Rek'Sai just went to Rifteld for some sort of reason. Not exactly some sort of reason. He thought that I got Dragon. I think he just pathed top out of base. So that's why he went top. No, I think we get a quick kill top. Quick kill top, do our Krugs. I just want to relieve some pressure from top here. Alright, so we relieve some pressure top, and then we might just do Krugs red. Oof, I'm not sure about this one. I still have ult. Mid's missing. I'm just going to ult there because I don't want him to just get that and just run away. I need to be potentially scared of a KO ult. KO TP. Oh, I missed the cannon. That's... So I am going to throw that in there. Missing a cannon like that, it might be a small one. You might be like, life. Like, oh, come on, Nathan. Don't put that as a major mistake. It's a good amount of gold. It's cannon. It could be the difference between getting a death cap or not off a base. It can literally potentially win or lose you a game. No joke, a cannon creep. So, I mean, even, hitting all minions like under a tower or something like that. So it's really important. You can't just overemphasize. You got to really focus on getting those cannons, and minions. It's really important. Big. Alright, so we need to be thinking about waiting for our ult again. So what I'm going to do here is I actually might stay on the map for an entire full clear and reset around top and just kill Kale again. Especially since my bot's just dying now. I mean, Mountain Drag is up. It's pretty good for Ornn. Again, my mindset right here is just not die, get as much farm as possible. Just be 3 levels ahead. Actually, I need to help mid here, maybe. No, I really need to reset. I have 3,000 gold. You don't want to be sitting on the map around this gold, out of gold. Definitely don't want to lose this next Rift Herald here, so... Alright, Nathan, if you really need to reset, why aren't you resetting? And the reason my thought process right now is like, oh, my bot's dead. Like, you know how I said I'm just going to play around top and keep killing Kale? Okay, well, Mountain Drag's still up. Obviously Rift Herald, the second Rift Herald's up. It's actually not that important at all. Why not go for this second dragon here and look for a potential Dragon Soul win condition? We've already got 1 dragon. And what I'm not thinking about here is my bot lane's now spawned. I could actually come back on the map with them to come kill bot here. And my ult's going to be up nicely. And then I have also the option as well, if I can't gank bot ASAP out of my base, to clear these camps. So I have so many options. But right now, if I full clear this, I have to reset and go top. But I'd rather reset right now, come bot, and I have the option to either do these camps or gank this, or even pressure mid or something like that. So this is really important. This is another huge mistake here. This guy wants blue. Yeah, you can take it. So my team just dying all over the place. It's alright. We'll be able to stabilize this game on this next off this base. So we're going to start really pressuring now. So it's going to get blue smite. Let's get our Sork shoes, and we're going to build death cap next. Unfortunately, we can't get two needlessly large rods, but it's alright. We have 25 stacks of Magi's. So as we can see right now, look what's happening bot. I could have been here for all this, you know, they're around. I could have gotten Dragon. Ezreal even base. I could have said, Nathan, why didn't you take Dragon off that? I couldn't take Dragon there because I had to base again. That's the situation I put myself in. If I was to do Dragon, if I was to break out there, I'm 3,000 gold weaker than 3,000 is a huge gold lead at 16 minutes, not just for myself, for my entire team. You know, so I mean, we think 10k gold lead for an entire team is huge. That's a third of it on myself. I have to spend it. So again, this is why that pathing was all just completely wrong, which is really nice. So I'm thinking about creating mid pressure here first, and then from this, like, we'll get a chunk on size, then we'll look to go bot or something. So we have flash, we have everything up right now. I'm very comfortable we can get this kill. Alright, and then we're gonna, she's gonna pressure this tower. I'm just gonna stand still, just so then she can safely get this tower, and Rek'Sai doesn't see me. I believe it's just Rek'Sai. Kale could be coming here as well. Okay, he's just gotten dragged, that makes sense. So obviously notice there how I'm just hovering Orianna because I'm looking to use her as bait, you know, just being here in case anyone comes. As we can see, Norris is coming here. But I want to emphasize there is that play. My mindset was like, I don't want to ult. I want to try and figure out how to make this play so I don't have to ult. Because if you don't have ult as Eve, you're so much useless. You do less damage. You're way more vulnerable. So always try and make plays, ideally without your ult. But if you have to use your ult, you have to use your ult. So that's why it's actually really big getting kills without your ult. Saving your ult's big as Eve. And there we go. We actually get the kill there because I just sit there and hover, you know, Orianna. Everyone thinks that I leave. Use your teammates as bait. Really good 101 Eve theory stuff. I thought Rek'Sai might be there. I just wanted to hold my ult. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go bot and we're going to dive bot. Create pressure here. Blue trinket that. And we're going to pick Ezreal as he walks into bot side. Or he could just be base in. So always look for picks like this. Okay, we just looks like we're gonna free tower bot. Oh, maybe I should have been there to dive Silas actually. Ezreal's just mid. Yeah, we gotta go bot. Rek'Sai could be here, need to be careful. Yeah, I definitely needed to ult that. Keep walking forward. We get a flash. It's fine, we got a lot of stuff there. Alright, yeah, Rek'Sai was top. He obviously wasn't there for that fight, but we can keep pressuring. So he takes Raptors. I'm going to defend my Raptors. Rek'Sai's probably there. Ornn's playing weak side, which is good. Just relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. Looking for Deathcap next. Cal's definitely going to be a better... So we actually can't 2v2 this at all. Let's just reset this. Be careful because Rek'Sai's in here. So let's walk around the long way. Cal's respecting. Just in case Rek'Sai's here, I am going to just protect. Protect, protect, protect. And nothing's here. So we're going to reset in a place I hope is not watered. And we can definitely play for this next drag fight. But again, always as Eve, you need to be playing around your ult at all times. So I'm really thinking about on my next base in ASAP for a death cap. Take a quick look at the map here. Who is the most vulnerable target on the map right now? Orianna. So why am I not considering hovering Orianna right now? I'm literally going straight mid. What's the point of going straight mid here? You know, enemy team's probably just going to be all grouping up. It's going to be hard to get a pick here. Orianna is literally a free kill for the enemy team. You know, I mean, it's easy to see in hindsight, but I mean, think about it right now. If you're the enemy team, think about their vision. They don't see Ornn right now because I see Ornn. They're not going to try and kill bot here. They just don't have their tier one top tier one mid tower up. They don't really have vision control of this. You know, on the of really the top side. I mean, my mid lane's 100% safe right now. Hover top, you'll get a kill, Nathan, and let's see what happens. So I don't really want to hard force anything. Again, we just relax. Ori's getting pressure top. Just relax in here. Just wait. Just be patient. It's pretty obvious. People will always know. Ah, that's really bad. Okay, then we need to kill bot for this then. So we're just trading. We'll trade each of these sides. So as we can see on Q, I mean, how obvious was that, you know? Rek'Sai kills are top. I mean, I'm going to trade something for it, but imagine how much more pressure we could have got. We could have got top towers to the next objective, control their top side, started pressuring Baron, like Dragon's not up. So this is so bad being bot. We get really nothing off this. It's not that exciting. So this actually slows down the game. I'm slowing down the game by not hovering Orianna there. Probably add an extra 2-3 minutes to the game. Huge stuff, huge stuff. Even though I haven't died, she died, you could say, oh, well, it's Orianna's fault. It's like, no, it's my fault for not hovering her. I should have been there. I had nothing else to do. Kayle shouldn't be able to 1v2 here. Okay, doesn't even get to ult, which is good. And we should... Oh, he's going for my red. Oh, it'd be great if we could pick him on that. Oh, okay. Nice. I actually could have... I think I could have finished him off with blue smite. You sure could have, Nathan. Literally waste of ultimate. That is big stuff. Big stuff. Don't really waste it in your ult. You can't just be like, oh, you know, I went for it anyway. A minute and a half, I'm significantly more useless than I could be. Yeah, that was that. So we actually definitely can't Baron right now. We can't Baron. Let's see. Maybe we can do something, but I'm really scared here. We can't. Alright, more decisive. I know, you know how I was saying it there? I wasn't communicating that to my team. So this is a major mistake. Every second counts in League. I could be like on my red buff right now. Speed efficiency. So you've got to be way more decisive to understand when you can't do Baron or not. You know, and the reason we can't do Baron here is we have no ults. Look at our team. I mean, it's not necessary. I can reset for death cap, which is a huge item spike for me. Not necessary for me to fight at all. It's not like the enemy team can take Baron off this. Just relax. We'll close out the game nicely. More decisive here. Be decisive to not call off Baron calls. We don't have all ults. We don't have ults. So we just be patient. Just play around this next drag. So I'm going to create an efficient jungle path around Dragon. I'm going to say fight Drake. I'm not even going to have ult up when it comes up, which is not good. Alright, my Krugs are definitely gone now. 5-man drag everyone. So we might lose this fight. I need to play this fight much differently. I'm actually going to get a pot here and actually get the pot for this fight because I need so much damage where I don't even need to rely on my ult. This is actually something I probably wouldn't do much, but I think this is such a crucial point of the game that we can get Baron off something like this. Definitely a really good decision there to get the elixir. Sometimes people like elixir at this time, it's pretty early, Nathan, you don't have full build. But this is a very crucial point in the game, especially how I'm not going to have ult for this fight. I really need to get this elixir. I'm just going to be one-shotting everyone. This is actually where I am... Eve is probably the most strongest right now in the game, in the entire League of Legends. There's no one stronger than Eve right now, that how fed I am with 25 stacks of Magi's, 150 CS at 20 minutes, and an elixir death cap and, you know, rocket belt. No one's stronger than you in League of Legends right now in the entire game. I mean, I need to play around Kayle ult as well. It's really important. Okay, that's one pick. Kayle's down here, I believe. Okay, I used a flash for that. Oh, I actually did die for that. It's not... Huge mistake. Huge mistake. I give 700 gold shutdown to a Kayle. Baron's up, I'm dead, we don't really have a smite anymore. And the biggest thing is, like, let's replay this real quick. Look at this. She's just flashed for me. How easy is it for me to get away here? I get the pick here, all good. Okay. She flashes. Flash for that. Flashes here, and then all I do is just throw a Q here, slower, rocket belt away, even blue smite, and just run away. It's not necessary to me to try and outplay a cow with ult. How ridiculous is that? She obviously knows I'm going to charm her. How easy is it for her to react? And look at the way she reacts. So this is so pointless. I can't kill Kale. She's just going to kill me here. I don't have ultimate, and I don't have ult as well. I'm fighting without ult. So this is game-losing stuff. Literally a game-losing mistake right here. Kale could snowball out of control right now. Even though I'm 12-0-10, it's like, oh, Nathan, you played so well this game. No, I could have thrown the game right here, and I would actually deserve to lose the game. It's not my teammates' fault. It's my fault. But oh, I actually did die for that. It's not good. My ult was just coming up. Shield was really smart to ult before I charmed. I should have just kept running. I would have been fine. It's right. We take Dragon. If I survived, they probably could have done Baron as well. Lose 10 stacks there as well. Lost 10 stacks of Magi's. Lost all my tempo. Lost tempo of killing my camps. It's just lost the opportunity to do Baron, pressure Baron. Absolute chaos. Big game losing mistake. First death. Let's ping the KLR. And next item, I think we need to be going... I think Banshees would be nice against Rek'Sai and stuff. Just really eliminates Rek'Sai's threat on me. Of the knock-up. Also Nautilus Hook. So surprisingly, I'm actually the same level as Rek'Sai right now. He's done a really good job of actually counter jungling me. Oh, that was really nice by Rek'Sai's flash there. Good old backwards ult. So he has no flash. I'm not really afraid of him stealing this. Kale's still bot side. I'm going to hold my charm just in case anyone comes up. And I hold my E for the burst. Okay, great. Ori actually killed him bot side. I think Ornn's going to upgrade some items, which is great news. Oh, I'm so close to getting... Oh, I really want to reset on this barrier. So I'm going to sit on the map a little bit just to soak up this wave real quick. Baron recall. That's Rek'Sai's ult, which is pretty big wins. Unfortunately, she is dead there. So Ori definitely should have waited for us to all come back on the map together. She's upgrading... Oh wow, you can upgrade my proto belt. It's an arrow called an arrow pack. Interesting. Alright, so now we're looking for picks. Picks. It's going straight mid here. He's just going to E away, so I don't really want to do anything fancy there. I don't have Banshees yet, so I can't just one-shot someone super easily. I probably right now should be telling my team to look for side lanes, because right now we can't siege. We don't have Orianna. We're literally in a 4v5 situation. And this is not Eve's strength. We don't want to be looking for picks. I mean, we don't want to be we can't just ARAM team fight. You want to be looking for picks and side lanes. Look at the waves top and bot. So I should really be telling my team to go take those. As Eve, you don't really want to be the one taking them, because as soon as you show on the map, all your pressure's gone, your stealth. So, but we do need to wait for Orion anyway. I'm not going to say this is a major mistake, but it's still a pretty big mistake. Yeah, I should be communicating with my team. Ornn, just go top. Let's get those towers. I'll hover you. You know, speed, efficiency. Let's close out this game, you know, quickly. All right. I think I get a nice little move speed booster. I like that a lot. It feels nice. Well, that's Nautilus's flash, which is really big. This is not how you want to be fighting as Eve, so I need people to be in side lanes right now. No, we need side lanes, so side lanes. We can't just ARAM down mid. I want to get picks, you know, let some pressure. So yeah, we go this, and now I go to top side. This is good. So I'm actually just going to blue trinket this, because that's where I'm going. Just going to get a re-stealth off. Might have to leave my team here. Oh, maybe I should have waited. I should have waited for Ori. Oh, what was Ori doing there? What was that, 4v5? Pentakill center. Alright, cool, pentakill, whatever. Huge mistake here. I have very poor map awareness. You see out at the end there, I wasn't even thinking about Orianna. I would have played this fight so much differently if I had the awareness that Orianna wasn't here. Because for some reason, I feel like I need to recommit here. So watch this, how I play this fight again. And then take note how I could have easily just backed off from stealth and just waited for Orianna. Even if my team dies here, it's all good. I just can't run in here and die. It's so important. So let's just quickly replay this fight. And again, pay attention to how you could have easily played this differently if I knew Orianna was around. Wasn't there, sorry. Don't go back in, Nathan. Don't go back in. Just chill out, re-stealth, get some heal up, wait for your chump to come back up. There's no reason to go back in here. This is suicide. Just going to get a re-stealth off. Might have to leave my team here. Oh, maybe I should have waited. I should have waited for Ori. Oh, what was Ori doing there? What was that, 4v5? Pentakill center. So that fight was just bad map awareness. I actually didn't see Ori. I wasn't even there. I didn't have to play patient at all there. I thought we were actually losing that fight for some reason. Oh, the GA didn't look like it popped up. I didn't even realize he had GAs. The animation changed there. Great, so we have Banshees now, which is going to be really helpful. And we're just going to go for our third dragon here. And obviously right there is a Soltus in. I'm dying with all my jungle camps up. Again, that death, see how it's adding time to the game. I'll be like level 17 by now, you know? Extra levels, extra damage. You know, getting ready for this dragon. I would have this dragon again. We could have got Dragon Soul this game if I didn't get that mountain drag. You see all these mistakes I've made. Like, we'll talk about that again at the end, but it's like we're slowing down the game every death. All these bad decision making here. Okay, so they're actually rushing this dragon. Kale's not there yet. We can definitely look to fight this, get some picks. And then we go back here. Kale's coming around. We need to be very careful. Shocking ult. Absolutely shocking ult. Just running into them. Of course they're going to run away. You know, they're all running away. I'm not going to be out of ult range. Center is very strong right now. Let's just go for a dive here. Ezreal doesn't want any part of that. You're gonna need to get out of here ASAP. Oh, I'm probably hit by Rex IQ here. This is all good though. Ezreal knows that I'm hovering on the side. Ezreal, Cal's going to be ready to ult there. Let's keep kiting back. Just re-stealth. Oriana's not here, so we just play slow. Re-stealth again. I'll trade that for KL ult. That's fine. That's not fine at all. My ult is no way worth KL's ult at this point. I'm 13-2 with 25 stacks of Magi's. We got this inhib. Just go top side and help Oriana get top inhibitor. We have 2 people dead here. Again, slowing down the game. Going for fancy little kills here. Oh, look how cool I am. You know, 13-2. Just going to go one shot over with my ult. Completely not necessary, and it's not worth KL's ult. Still useful without my ult anyway at this point. I'm just going to play slow and just play to pure right now center. Okay, that's all good. We're getting inhibitors, double inhib here. Fortunately didn't get that inhib. Alright, so I'm thinking to just reset. I should definitely be resetting now. Can't really get an item, but I should get a pot. That's what I want to get. I want to save my control wards here. That was a mistake. I should have reset after Wolves, but potentially even the Gromp, because for tempo right now, like, I need to be on the map with my team. Everyone just reset, and now I'm behind my team resetting. So this is actually a really big mistake. You can literally lose games, objectives off, you know, your team getting caught here. It actually would be my fault because I didn't reset properly. Really big mistake. So let's get a pot. I definitely should have reset a little bit earlier. It's a bit of a mistake, I think. Oh, what did I just sell? Did I actually just sell my death cap? Oh my god, I just sold my death cap. But I just bought a pot again. Alright, mistakes were made. It's alright. So we should definitely, I think, plan this pretty slowly. I definitely don't want to get trapped here. Just get a re-stealth off. Alright, just ending the game here. It's definitely worth for me to go in there and just die, just win the game. Force KL's ult. Great, split push on Oriana. GG. Alright, so that was a worthy death. We were fighting a numbers disadvantage, 4v5. Potentially not necessary, but I want you to just notice the way that I fought that fight. I went straight for Cal. I went for the most threatening target. Again, I'm not just wasting my time killing Rek'Sai and Nautilus. They're useless, you know? Like, I'm either going to be going for Ezreal or Kale, but identify Kale. If you can force a Kale to a panic ult like that, really good. As you can see, I literally one-shot Kale and she ulted the wrong person. So, stuff like that's really good. But that's the end of this game here. Let's just do some final takeaways here, look at the match history, and wrap up all the mistakes that I made this game. Okay, so here's the final match history here. As we can see, our center actually did a lot of work, but that's great because guess what? We played that around our win condition. We really passed bot, and then we made on our top side, weak side, which was all part of the plan. So this is a really good, executed game plan. But I want to go back to, remember that decision. My bot could have easily been the opposite, really far behind, if I didn't adapt my path and understand to counter gank Rek'Sai bot in that early game. Alright, so good stuff. I did some good stuff, but a lot of mistakes here. I could have closed out the game much quicker. First mistake, going for a kill on full HP Rek'Sai at 12 minutes 20 seconds when Dragon was up. Completely unnecessary. Should have actually died there, and I lost Mountain Drag essentially from that. Missing a free cannon creep at 1450. Don't miss cannons. It could be the difference between getting a Magi's or Death Cap, which could really change the game. Should have reset at that time to path around bot. But remember, in my mind right there, I was like, my bot's dead, they're not, but I'm not thinking about the death times. By the time I reset, I'll be back on the map with them. There was Chaos bot, they could have actually died there. Why was I thinking about pathing top when bot's been my win condition the whole game? Makes no sense. Needed to be hovering Orianna at that top play. It was so obvious the enemy team was go for it. Put yourself in the enemy's shoes. Wasted ult as Ezreal. He was already dead. I could have finished off with Blue Smite. Don't waste your ult as Eve. Not decisive enough on the call off Baron. Really important. This here was a huge game-losing mistake. My first death to Kayle, giving him that huge shutdown. Game-losing mistake there. Completely unnecessary. I could have just run away, taken the dragon, and looked to pressure Baron. Again, slowing the game down by another 2 minutes or so. Wasn't paying attention in that team fight where my Orianna was, so really poor map awareness. Would have played that fight completely differently. I was playing it too fast because I was scared we'll lose in or something like that. I was like panicking. Super bad ult at 28 minutes. Did nothing. Not worth trading my ult for Kayle's ult, even though I said it was. Could have easily doubled in him there and even potentially ended the game, actually, if I just waited, was more patient. Again, adding extra minutes to the game. And then not resetting to be on the map at the same time as my team for Baron at 31 when I decided to keep greeting for camps. What else am I going to buy? It's pretty ridiculous to just be clearing camps there at that stage. So as you can see here, this looks like a pretty fancy, sexy game. 15-3, show your friends, awesome. This is not good enough for my standard, especially if I want to be pushing, climbing. If I want to get to Challenger, I can't be making these type of mistakes. So that's going to wrap it up for the first episode here. It actually says mistake number 10 here. There should be 11. But I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you're enjoying this. Let me know if you want to see this. Let me know if you hate this. It could be too long or something like that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video.